want to see what liberal foolishness will do to law enforcement? Just look at what's happening in the UK. Hello everybody, Wild Bill for America here. And last year in England, the British police went banging on the doors of 3,300 people to drag them off to jail because, get this, they posted negative things about Islam on the internet. Yes, in England, the citizens are hauled away in handcuffs if they say the truth about Islam. That, my friends, is Islamic terrorism in action, using force to frighten people into submitting to Islamic demands. As a 20-year veteran law enforcement officer, I am ashamed to see British police officers acting as enforcers for the Muslim Brotherhood. Islam is the most violent, false religion in the world. The blood of innocent people runs in the streets of England. Terrorists running down British citizens. A young British soldier not long ago had his head chopped off in broad daylight. Knife attacks, acid attacks, where Muslim men throw acid in the faces of non-Muslim women, and the rapes. And who does the British government go after? Citizens who stand against the dirty deeds of Islam. Shame on British police officers who take their orders from the local mosque rather than British common law. And double shame on the despicable British politicians who are selling their country out to Islamic Jihad. Graham Moore is one of those British citizens who has the courage to speak out. Graham Moore has assaulted no one, destroyed no property. He just speaks out against the brutal violence that Islam is bringing to the UK. Graham Moore goes on trial this month. He does a regular internet talk show on Motivate Radio. I've been on his show a few times. He sent me this t-shirt that I wear proudly. England is no longer a free nation. Islam has brutalized it into submitting to Islamic law. The courageous Brits who defeated the Nazis are gone, and today's British government spits on the memory of their previous generation. Canada's going the same way. I was recently snatched up by the Canadian police when I went to Calgary because I was going to give a speech against the abuse of women and children under Islam. The Canadian government is surrendering to the terrorists just like the British government. And American liberals, if they can, will force the USA to submit to Islam as well. But fortunately, in all three countries, there's a remnant who recognize the evil of the most violent false religion on earth and dare to sound the alarm. 3,300 of those people were put in chains by the British police, the Jihad police, the Muslim Brotherhood British police. If you love freedom, remember these men and women who are suffering at the hands of corrupt government officials. And whenever I'm on Graham's show, I remind people that there really is only one weapon that can combat the false religion, and that is the one true faith in Jesus Christ, the Son of God, as revealed in the Scriptures. The UK, Canada, and the USA must return to their Christian roots. They must find their faith and their courage to stand strong and defeat the most violent false religion on earth before it snuffs them out. This is Wild Bill for America. Thank you for watching, and America bless God again.